Hello, this is a quick note on how to turn in a quiz in one of the Starpath online courses. It's the same for all courses, and what we recommend is when you come to a new lesson, you go to the practice quiz for the end of that lesson, print that out on a printed paper, and a hard copy printed paper, and then use that printed paper as a form or study guide as you work through the assignments and reading and the practice problems, and then you fill in the answers on your printed piece of paper. Then when you have all that printed one done, you come back to the online course. That's this page here, and what we're going to do then is we transcribe our answers here. That I'm going then from the printed paper onto this. So I click on that. That's A, and B, and C, D, E, C, red dog, blue moon, Cleopatra, A, B, C, D, and so forth. So you get all your answers printed up here, and then we're going to print a PDF. Before we don't want to just submit this button now. Then the only record you have, if you push that button, is you have your printed copy. I mean, you have your copy that you made with your pencil and paper, but you don't have a direct copy of what you actually submitted. And it's always valuable to have that real copy. And it's also a way to double check yourself. So this was on, let's see, this one's a Mac. So I'm doing it on a Mac, and so I've got those answers all filled in. Then I right click. Oh, here's an interesting thing. Okay, so I'm going to right click this. Or let me just go up here. I'm going to right click this and say print. And then print, you see it's going to build up, and you see all the answers are there, red dog and so forth, cancel. And or I can go up to the top, up here in the top here, and say file, print, up there, right? And see that's all there too, and then I can say save, cancel. But look, if you're somehow random down here on this page here, somewhere down here, and you say right click, and you say print, then it's loading. But look, it's garbage. There's nothing there. So we always want to double check that there's something there. Okay, so there's nothing there. That means you can't really get in this form and do it. But if you come up here on this header up here and say print, and then you see that the real stuff's there, then you can say save. And then what I've done is in my downloads folder, I made another special folder. Just make a special folder where you put all these in the same place, and it says My Starpath Quizzes. And then here's that quiz, and then I save it. So it's in there. Now I can go back. Now what I want to do is submit this to get scored by the instructor. But before I submit it, I want to come back here to my downloads and my Starpath quizzes, and I want to look at this to be sure. I just want to double check. Oh, that's nice and big. Let's see, Command minus. Let me make that. I don't know why that's so big. Okay, so now I want to check myself. So here's the quiz. I got A, B, C, B, D is the one, and you can check. Oh, look at that. Number 5. I forgot to do, I didn't put any answer for number 5. Okay, so I got to go back and fill in number 5. And then 6, 7, that's okay. Red dog, blue moon, Cleopatra. Number 11, that's okay. Oh, number 14. Boy, that's a bad, well, I guess it's a good demo. I'd say it's a bad, I was not very careful. But anyway, I missed 2 of them. So anyway, that's good. That's what part of this is for. 2 of them are not there. So what I have to do is go back here. Okay, so I forgot that one. That's number B. And then I come back here. I missed one up here somewhere. Okay, that's number there. Okay, now I can right click. Can I do it over here? Print. Yeah, I can do it there. Just in that middle form, it doesn't do it. And then I can do save. And then back here, I'll just overwrite that. Save. Replace. Okay, so now I have a record of what I'm doing. That's no problem. All right, now here's that. That's on a Mac. Now this is This is a PC now. PC Windows 10, and I think okay. So here's another example. 8. Well, here I chose. Look, I chose all A's. I guess if I choose A for every answer, I should get 25%. And then I got the answers there, and so forth. So before I submit it, I'm going to right-click here. Oh, let's see if this works in this one. Right-click here and print. Loading preview. Notice that the Mac and the PC behave differently. PC didn't mind clicking in that field. Anywhere, there you are. Then you say save, and it's the same place. You could go to your downloads folder, and save it. I had already done it once to check it. So there you go. And then you can go back in. So before you submit that, then you would, well, here's what you would do. You would go in there, that folder, check everybody's right the way you wanted it, and then now you can come back and submit the quiz. And when you submit the quiz, here's what you should see. This should pop up in front of you. Quiz number that. Thank you for submitting your quiz. That is your confirmation that we have it, because that note only comes out and gets mailed to you after we've received the quiz. So you can be confident that we've got the quiz. Then we will grade or score that quiz in the next, that day or the next day. We'll score the quiz, and you'll get an email back. And that email will also give you a link to where you can then view all the solutions. That's the procedure.